And the second item is the core area trail and complete street project. This is the phase of the Tiger project, Alta Planning and Design, and KLJ Engineering.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. My name is Joe Gilpin. I'm with Alta Planning and Design. I'm a principal based in our Bozeman, Montana office, and this is Mary Stewart from our Portland, Oregon office.
Hello.
And we are here for our really big week of public involvement for design of the Kalispell Trail and choosing a complete street through the community. So we were selected earlier this year, and we've been under contract now for almost a month. And we've been preparing base maps and all that kind of good stuff for this week. And so we're calling this week our deep dive, and that really is an intensive week. We had a trail crew meeting, slide, this morning, and this was kind of kicking off our activities. This is a timeline of our entire project. So we're going to be working on what we're calling our concept design right now. It's phase 1. This is going to take us through the end of August into early September. And we'll be returning to the council for adoption of that vision. And our week this week is really going to be about informing what that is. In phase 2, we're going to be proceeding into construction documentation. That's going to take us from the fall into the spring of 2019. Over the summer, the current businesses that are using the rail will be vacating downtown. We'll be able to pull the track out and bid the project hopefully for a end of summer or spring of 2020 construction start for the trail. So really exciting in terms of how long everybody's been waiting for this, right? So it's moving along much more rapidly now. So Mary's going to take us through our first day of activities and entertain any questions after that.
All right, next slide, please. So this is a photo of our kickoff presentation this morning. We presented a lot of idea boards that were meant to generate opinions mostly from the community to get really good feedback on various types of things that could be incorporated into the design of the trail. We also walked through some complete street alignments with the community and talked about several different areas that are evaluation criteria for choosing an alignment. We're going to be, throughout the first few days of this process, gathering feedback on these boards. We're going to keep the complete streets boards up all week long, and we'll have those back at the end of the week to show everybody during the open house. So hopefully you can see direct relationship between the feedback that people gave at the meeting and the designs that come out of it. So next slide, please. This is just a quick one showing some of the folks walking around, putting dots and notes on things, talking about what they like and what they don't like. It was really, I think, a great event. You'll see, like, our boards are almost covered in Post-its already, so we're getting lots of really good feedback. We also did some stakeholder meetings. Yes, perfect. We also did a series of stakeholder meetings today and some rail tours that took folks up and down the corridor to show them exactly what we're working with, because I think a lot of people haven't had the chance to go through the corridor and actually see what the constraints are in the corridor. Some places it's flat, some places we have some significant grade elevation changes. So it's going to be an interesting piece to design. Next slide. So what can folks do going into the rest of the week? We have open studio Tuesday and Wednesday. That's 9 to 4. And what that means is people are free to come down and check out what we're doing, look at what we're drawing, still come and continue to engage with us and provide feedback. And every evening, next slide, Tuesday, Wednesday, sorry, just one slide, back up one. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, every evening we've got this 5 to 7 roundtable event where we're hosting in various areas around town where people can stop by. So what we're trying to do is really provide a lot of opportunities for people who work at different times of the day, work in different locations or work different days, so that everybody has a chance to come in and provide feedback. And then Thursday, we actually, I'm hoping a few of you guys are signed up to come out on our rail car tours. So we're going to be running tours most of the day from 8:30 to 4:30. We're going to have speeder cars going up and down the trail, showing other folks this corridor as well. There's a great photo of that. And that's to like really get a sense of, for the broader community, what's going on. So today was all about stakeholders and property owners, and the rest of the week is going to be for the general community. And I have to put a plug in, if Catherine's still here. We really need feedback. So everybody who comes out on Thursday who gets a ride needs to provide feedback to be able to get to go on the ride. We will hold you to it. So don't show up just in time for the ride. Come early, give feedback, stick around, ask questions. And then on Friday, we're going to be doing a presentation from 3:30 to 6. And hopefully what this will be is 3 great concepts that are really hard to choose between, and where you have to literally tell us, we want a little bit of this design and a little bit of that design and a little bit of that design, and then we'll go back to the drawing boards and put it all together. It's an open house format. There'll be a quick presentation, very similar to this one, where we'll get up here and talk for 10 or 15 minutes tops, and then we will have the community able to circle around the room and look at various stations set up for each design. We've got a great little visual. We have jars that you fill with pom-poms for the design that you prefer, so hopefully we'll have one jar that's mostly full by the end of the night, or jars that are at least something to give us a sense of hierarchy of the preferences. And we also want to put a plug in that this is not the end of the engagement process. When we go back and we develop that preferred design, the idea is we're going to come back multiple times over the summer and be presenting at different events, getting more communities to provide feedback on, did we get it right? Did we capture everybody's opinions? What needs to change, and kind of really get that nailed in before we go much further down the road for construction documents. So that's it. Did you have anything else?
No.
All
Good
right.
job.
And any questions?
Any questions? Great. Look forward to seeing the results of this, and hopefully we get a lot of community input.
Yeah. So far, we've got a lot already.
Good, good.
Yeah.
We've had over 100 folks already today. And,
Yeah.
We're hoping to give, I think, between 120 and 140. Most of those slots, I believe, are
Yeah.
already reserved.
Great.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Appreciate it.
And the schedule for us is up on the Core and Rail website, so if we went through that really quickly, you can always go back and double check times and locations. So,
Okay, great. Thank you.
all right, thanks.